Hello students, today I am going to introduce the verb kinds of verbs continuation part 2. The double objects. Some transitive verbs may have two objects, direct object or the name of something. Indirect object or the name of a person or a pronoun to whom something is given or for whom something is done. Here, remember that some of the transitive verbs they possess two objects, like two object possessing one are called double objects. Look here some examples. The teacher gave us some sweets. Here us and sweets, two objects are there. Rajiv showed me a nest, me and nest. My mother bought him a ball, him and a ball. But look here, as, me and him, they are called indirect objects. Sweets, nest and ball, they are called direct objects. Double objects means that one direct object and one indirect objects are present. It is known as double objects. Now let us study about verbs of complete predication. While hearing complete, that means we know that full sense is there. In transitive verbs that make complete sense are called verbs of complete predication. The child laughs. Here child subject and laughs the action word means verb. Here the child laughs, then full sense completed. Dogs subject and bark verb. Cows graze. The sun shines. That means here are that complete sense we got. Like verbs are called verbs of complete predication. Let us see now verbs of incomplete predication. In intransitive verbs that require some other words to complete their sense are called verbs of incomplete predication. Only intransitive verbs can be verbs of incomplete predication. Let us see these sentences. Sita looks happy. Here the importance looks. How Sita looks happy. Your face is dark. Your face is. Here no meaning is not completed. That means sense is not completed. Your face is. How your face is looking dark. They seem to be clever. So that means that verbs added with some more words to give complete sense are called verbs of incomplete predication. Let us see what is complement. The word or phrase used to complete the sense of a verb is called complement. Complement may be subjective or objective. That means that in a sentence subject describes, then it is called subjective complement. If object describes, then it is called objective complement. Let us see with some example. If a complement describes the subject, it is called subjective complement. It usually comes after an intransitive verb. Here some examples. Her father was sad. The beggar looks hungry. So here this verb describe about this subject. So then for that describing added with some more words, this sad and hungry. This word sad and hungry both are explaining subjects. That's why it is called a subjective complement. Let us study now objective complement. If a complement comes after a transitive verb and describes the object is called objective complement. Here verbs are transitive and describe the objects. Look here this sentence. They made. Made is the action word or verb. Him object. Him the leader. You thought. Thought is the verb. You thought me object. Here this him and me described by these words, the leader and a fool. Here in this the leader and a fool describes about him and me. So like complement words are called objective complement. Now let us study about conjugation of verbs. The orderly presentation of all its forms to indicate tense, voice, mood, number and person. Tense. In the given word, is it present tense, past tense, future tense, continuous, perfect, a perfect continuous? It is shown by the word tense. Then that verb shows the tense. Then voice is the given in the active voice, a passive voice. Mood, number, singular or plural. Person is it the given person is first person, second person, third person, and they have to arrange in a proper way. Person have to arrange in a proper way. Regular verbs are in a regular pattern. Like let us see now. Cry, cried, cried. Try, tried, tried. Now these words are arranged in a regular pattern. Irregular verbs do not follow any regular rules to form their past tense or past participle. See here, break. Here EA changed into O. Broke, broken. Break, broke, broken. But here regular verbs. Y changed into IED, IED. Cry, cried, tried, tried. So these are the examples of regular verbs. In the case of irregular verbs, they are not follow any regular rules. Let us see some examples of regular verbs and irregular verbs. Look here. Accept, accepted, accepted. Achieve, achieved, achieved. Add, added, added. Admired, admired, admired. Admit, admitted, admitted. Adopt, adopted, adopted. Advise, advised, advised. Agree, agreed, agreed. Allow, allowed, allowed. Announce, announced, announced. Appreciate, appreciated, appreciated. Approve, approved, approved. Argue, argued, argued. Arrive, arrived, arrived. Ask, asked, asked. Assist, assisted, assisted. Attack, attacked, attacked. Bake, baked, baked. Beg, begged, begged. Come and see now irregular verbs. Rise, rose, risen. Awake, awoke, awoken. Be, was, been. Bear, bore, born. Beat, beat, beaten. Beat, beat, beat. Become, became, become. Begin, began, begun. Bent, bend, bent. Bet, bet, bet. Bite, bit, bitten. Bleed, bled, bled. Blow, blew, blown. Break, broke, broken. Bring, brought, brought. Build, built, built. Burn, burned. Here ED. Burned. Here BURNT. Here also BURNT. Burnt. Burst, burst, burst. Buy, bought, bought. Catch, caught, caught. So these all are some examples of regular verbs and irregular verbs. Thank you.